no promotion, no selling. So you don't need a social media following either, and you don't need your own website. In today's tutorial, I will show you how you can get paid directly to your PayPal account by just copying and pasting some text. So stay tuned and keep watching to find out how. This is Easy Finance Boy, and you are watching Money Making Online, and I have a proposal for you. If you haven't already, be sure to do yourself a favor by clicking that red subscribe button with notification on, and I will notify you whenever I have a new and fresh strategy to make money online, so you can be one of the first to use it. And that way, of course, make the most money. Now, the very first thing you want to do is go ahead to Google, and you want to search for best sites that pay you for writing an article or something along those lines, and you now want to open up one of those pages. This one here, in my opinion, is by far the best one. It gives us the most info about these sites, including how much they pay. So I would highly recommend this one, but you can also use some other ones if you want. Anyway, your next step now is to find the best site on here that pay the most, and you want to open it up. Now, for the sake of this video, I will use this site right here, called listverse.com. This is a site, as you can see, where you can find various top 10 articles relating to just about anything. You have the bizarre categories with creepy, mysterious, and weird stuff as subcategories. You have got gaming, movies, and TV books, facts and history, and so on. The point is that as a writer on here, you can write about anything that may interest you, basically, since there are so many niche. Now, with that said, let me clarify something. You do not need a writing skill for this. Well, if you do have writing skills, this can be a perfect way for you to get paid. I am assuming that 19% of you watching this do not, and as such, I will have a few platforms that will literally do everything for you and allow you to get paid anyway. What you need to do on Listverse or any other site you opened up for that matter is try to find where you need to click in order to become a writer for the site. The option is most likely located at either the top or bottom of the page. For Listverse in particular, as you can see, it's the very bottom of the page where it says write and get paid, and so you want to click on that. Obviously, when you do so, it will now bring you over to this page where you can see that you will get paid $100 per article you submit. So as you can see, guys, you can make some very decent amount of money with this, and it is not the exception. Now, while $100 isn't a mind-blowing amount of cash, it's a very nice amount considering it's just for a single article you upload into the site. And even if you write it yourself, it won't take too much time either. And here is the absolute best and my favorite feature of this site. As it says here, you don't need to be an expert, you just need to have English equal to that of a native speaker and a love for things unusual or interesting. So you don't have to be an expert writer in order to make some decent money online with this site, which is simply put a fantastic feature both for some of you who are perhaps have some writing skills but you don't consider yourself experts, and for those of you who don't have any skills at all, as you don't need to upload an article that is very professional or whatever to get paid. On Listverse, here to submit an article, what you need to do is click on submission form right over here, and on the next page you will need to enter in your name or nickname, your email address, PayPal address, and some more details about yourself, and just below that is where you will write the actual article. As you can see, this is the list title, the introduction to the list, and finally the article itself. When done, just click this box and click on submit list below. Now, obviously, we don't have an article, so for those of you who don't have any skills but still want to get paid writing article, it's finally time for me to show you several platforms where you can obtain them. The first is called articlefactory.com and the second one is called articlecity.com. As the name suggests, on both of these platforms you can find article, and just like on Listverse, they are all in variety niche. On Article Factory, you've got health, business, finance, travel, technology, and much more. On Article City, you have business and finance, career and job, and so on. And by the way, the access to the articles here, you first need to click on all article in the upper right corner. With that said, on both of this platform, what you basically need to do, guys, is search for some good articles that are also not that old. Now, this may take a tiny bit of time, but you do want to invest that time because a better article means a higher chance to get paid. I will use this one from Article City as an example. Now, just a side note, another platform you can also use to find good article is Google itself. You don't want to just focus on these two websites. For example, if you are searching for some article that related to mystery, then you can type in mysterious stories. For example, if you want some scary article, then you can type in scary stories and so on. The point is that Google will allow you to find a bunch of different articles from many different platforms instead of just the two that I showed you previously. And so there's a much higher chance that you will find some really good ones. In any case, what you basically need to do when you come across a good article is copy it, but you will not then paste it right away over on a list. Or whatever website you are using, because you will get taken down for copyright and such. You need some software to rewrite it for yours first, and have 3 different software for you. Actually, the first one is called spinboot.com, the second one is called cleverspinner.com, and the third one is called spinwriter.com. Now, out of these 3, Spinboot is the only free one, but here is why I am showing you the other 2 as well. It's simply because they are so much better, and Clever Spin here offer you a 3-day free trial as well. Now, what I would recommend you to do, guys, is you Spinboot in the beginning until you make some money, and then you want to invest it into one of these 2 platforms. I personally recommend Spinwriter here, since I came across some very good rewriting on it. In any case, on Spinboot, what you need to do is pass the article in here and just click on go, and it will rewrite it for you. But here is the catch. With Spinboot, although it will write an article relatively well for you, it will make some errors, since after all, it is a software and some parts of the writing article won't make any sense. So you want to make sure you correct them first, which should only take you a few minutes. And by the way, this is also why I recommend the other 2 sites more. They are not free indeed, but they are better, and so you should use them after you earn some money. Anyway, once you correct all the mistakes and you're satisfied with the article, simply copy it and then come over to list first, or the website of your own choosing, and then paste it there. Publish it and get paid for an article that you didn't even have to write yourself. As simple as that. You will then repeat this process over and over again, as there are new articles being published literally every day. And you can also try and test out some of these other platforms that pay you to write as well. Just experiment a bit and see which one works best for you, and go for it. I hope you did get some value of this video, and if you did, don't forget to drop a like to it, leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notification on so you don't miss out on any of the new content as always. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in some of the next videos.